Well, birds of a feather flock together, as you have heard. And in our 30 years of raising different animals, we see a very powerful force. When we raised geese, they stuck together. Chickens flock together. Ducks stay together. Cows, you don't want to separate them. They don't like it. They start mooing. And we've had horses. My wife has been a horse person most of her life. If you take a horse out and you ride it and you leave the other one there, all you hear is screaming by the one that's left. He's running back and forth in the field because he's lost his buddy. It's the worst thing that can happen to an animal. But I have a story I want to tell you about that really nailed it for us. We wanted to get into raising pigs. And so we went, we saw on a feed store wall, guys got some pigs, $50 a piece, which is cheap. Said they're kind of big. Karen called them up. And we went over there, they're in Landrum. We had sold our pickup because we had an opportunity to sell our pickup. So all we had was an old Camry wagon, a little station wagon that, I don't know if you've seen it, they're not very big. But I had a couple of dog carts, carriages, crates. And so we put those in the back, and then we started down to Landrum. When we got there, the guy, he was about this tall, had a wife beater shirt on, and he took us out to where the pigs were. And that was quite something to see, because the pigs were in a small area, about 7 or 8 feet by 12 feet. There were 12 piglets in there, a mother was 350 pounds, and then the father about 450 pounds. We were talking packed in pigs. But the worst part was the poop was this deep. And it was black as black can be. So we thought we were getting white pigs, they were actually black pigs. Oh, did I mention that it stunk? I tell you, this was a smell that you will never forget. It's extremely powerful. So I looked at my wife and I said, well, what are we getting ourselves into? Are we sure we want to do this? Yeah, well, we can do it. So we did. The guy had to put on his cowboy boots. Those were the only boots he had that were tall enough so we could go in there. You can't have a door, a gate. You can't go through a gate, because if you open a gate, they're all out. So he had to climb over, and he'd grab a pig by the rear legs, and the squeal is unbelievable. He was squeal, squeal, because he's going to get the pig taken away from the group. Now, it's 113 decibels. To give you an idea how loud that is, they banned the Concorde from taking off at New York Airport because it was 112 decibels. This is one of the loudest noises that you'll ever hear in your life. It's to the range, if you look on a chart, I brought a chart if anybody's interested, it's in the painful range. So we get these pigs in wheelbarrow in their carts. When he was putting them in these crates, he put 3 in one and he put the other one in a separate crate because they wouldn't all fit. I don't know why we did it that way, but that's the way it turned out. So we paid them. Now, by the way, his wife was, I swear, she had to be 500 pounds. And she told us that she was putting on a little extra weight because she was pregnant. Well, we get these pigs into the back of this car, and this pig is squealing continually. He will not stop squealing. And I wish I had the way I could have recorded it, but all I could think of was, oh my God, that's painful. And we're driving down the road, and it stinks. We're in this little car, all the pigs are in the back, and it stinks like blazes. But I had been out pistol shooting that morning at an event, so I had earphones. So I put my earphones on. Poor wife didn't have any earphones. But I can smell, she can't smell. So here I am going down the road with my head out the window and my nose like this, and I said, Karen, what are we getting ourselves into? And all we did was laugh. And she was driving, we just laughed our tails off because it was incredibly fun. So we got him home, we put him into a stall, it's a horse stall, and we came in the next morning, and if you ever know when you buy hot dogs, they're in a package, they're all lined up, boop, 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 boop. That's how the pigs sleep. They all want to be in contact with each other. They feel strength by being in the group. They gain power and security and a feeling of well-being by being in a group. They're animals. By the way, we're animals. We are all in a group. We gain strength by being in the group. We learn and we feel better being in a group, and we do things in a group we could never do on our own. Thank you.
Thank you.